Y'all doing good? Fine. Okay, y'all. So, I want to talk about sometimes do we know that instead of saying that the devil is doing something to us, that it really could be God? It really could be. And then too, the devil can't do nothing that God don't let him do. Don't allow. He can't do nothing that God does not allow him to do. So sometimes it's God doing it because we have to grow, because we have to learn something out of whatever it is that we're being taken through. Sometimes it's not the devil, sometimes it's God. Sometimes it's God put you right there because you need to learn something out of whatever it is. And I just pray to God that you learn the lesson, that I learned the lessons. Because I don't understand everything either. You know, I'm a child of God too. So, yeah. And like I said, sometimes it's not the devil, sometimes it's God. And I learned to ask, what am I supposed to learn from this? Or what am I supposed to get out of this? Because everything we go through, we're supposed to learn something from. Everything. We have tests so we can have testimonies. And sometimes we don't always understand what's going on, so we keep repeating it and wonder why we keep going through the same thing. You're going through the same thing because you're not learning what you need to learn out of what you're going through. It's not by mistake. You're supposed to learn something from it. But if you don't, you're going to be going back through it. And I know everything, like, nobody's going to be without a test. If you get out of one test, it's going to be something else. But pass the test. And if you're going to ask a question, don't ask why me. Ask, what am I supposed to learn? What am I supposed to get out of this? Because even I'm a why me sometimes person, and I don't mean it, but I do. I do ask sometimes. But it's not by an accident. It's purposely happening to you for a reason. Now, maybe what you need to do is set yourself apart from everybody else and stop talking to everybody else about whatever's going on. And maybe God's trying to pull you to yourself so you can be by yourself so you can figure it out. Get out of your ego. Stop fronting for everybody else for the gram and get it together. You're not supposed to be around everybody else. You're supposed to be apart and figuring it out and making your next moves. Maybe you're supposed to be by yourself so you can ask God, what am I supposed to do? And then not run back to whatever it is that you are already doing because that's not working for you. So already, it needs to be a shift. It needs to be something, yeah. You need to be asking, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to learn? Because, Lord, I don't want to repeat this. And I am not perfect. These are the questions that I ask. Please, Lord, I don't want to repeat this. What am I supposed to get out of this? Because I have learned that you're not supposed to ask why me. It's you for a reason, though. Because God don't make mistakes. So it's you for a reason. And if it keeps happening to you, then maybe you need to figure out why. Maybe you need to figure out what you need to pull from whatever keeps happening. But nevertheless, things are going to happen, and they're not by mistake. It's on purpose, and it's for you, and you need to figure out what you need to do. And I'm assuming, just me, I feel like that's times that God is trying to pull you, set you apart from everybody else. Instead of talking to everybody else, talk to God. I feel like He wants your attention when you're going through things. It's like He's demanding your attention, and you probably giving it to everybody but people who can't even solve your problems, or people who used to be able to solve your problems, but they can't solve your problems this time because God won't let them. And no matter how long you're going through something, you're going through it for that long for a reason. Because God knows that you can make it through. He knows how much you can take. He knows how much you can bear. So don't try to take yourself out. Don't try to give up. Don't try to none of that. Keep going. Keep trying to figure it out, but don't try to figure it out with people. Unless God is telling you to figure it out with somebody. But other than that, He's probably telling you to shut your mouth and talk to Him. Probably because He's the only one that can help you. Really. Do you think if He closed the door that anybody can open it? Not one person. So maybe you need to talk to your Father. And you think if it's a door closed that He can't open it? He made the doors. No foot against the door, no wedge, no nothing can stop it. So maybe you need to talk to your Father. Hang up the phone, quit talking to everybody, shooting off at your mouth at what your problem is, and talk to God. Those are God moments. Realize when they are God moments. Not holier than thou, just learning. Yeah, let's take these God moments to God. Alright, y'all. It's out for this one. Yeah, it might be, like I said, when things are happening, it might be time to pull yourself apart from everybody and talk to God and not everybody else. I'm just saying. It's kind of a God moment. Alright. Love to love you, good people. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Talk to me, I talk back. And yeah. Pray for yourself, pray for somebody other than yourself, and pray for those that's praying against you. Alright. Good day. Good day, I say.